Back on the Nation at 5 with the spotlight trained into Tamil Nadu, where the standoff between the governor and the DMK government continues. DMK MP Kanimari has spoken on the same. Today is also Thiruvalluvar Day, and a post by the Tamil Nadu BJP chief K. Annamalai of Thiruvalluvar has also further raised heckles, with the DMK taking objection to the post, and more importantly, this entire aversion to anything that has got to do with Hindu or saffron. That's how it's being portrayed by the BJP for the DMK's reaction. Now, last week, a delegation had come to the national capital to meet President Draupadi Murmu to raise their concerns over the governor and his comments and his conduct. However, the DMK so far, while in a single line and paying perhaps mere lip service to the condemnation of the comments being raised, did take action against their leader Shivaji, who was abusive in his words to the governor, and perhaps sending out a message to the cadre and the rank and file that there will be no further personal insults and comments, and there will be a line drawn in terms of etiquette and how you would speak about something, even if you want to criticize it. So that leader stands suspended. Let's listen to what Kanimari had to say.
CM has already written to President. Would you prefer the word Tamil Nadu or Tamilagam, ma'am?
We've been using both. And when you come and tell us what to use, especially after an elected government in Tamil Nadu has passed the resolution that it is Tamil Nadu, I don't think anybody has a right to come and tell us what we should be calling our own state. So we will, put our foot down and say what we want to.
So now it's become quite standoffish. The DMK says we've been using both, but if you try and tell us what to do, then we won't do it. Let's listen into what the likes of Sriram Seshadri and Ramaswamy Mayappan have to say. Sriram Seshadri, Ramaswamy Mayappan, Vanakkam, Namaskaram. More on the Thiruvalluvar Day, the post by K. Annamalai and some of the reactions that have come forth. So why this sudden aversion to any post or anything that is said by anybody whose political ideology differs from the DMK? Sriram Seshadri.
Good evening, Anand. I think, DMK in a way is a bit jittered about the growth of BJP and the nationalism that is nationalism along with the Anmigam or, in the state. All along, it is an atheism that DMK has been propagating, and to a major extent, a separatist mindset. I think when the governor talked about Tamil Nadu or Tamilagam, it is not a controversy that he said, Tamil Nadu should be changed to Tamilagam. He said Tamil Nadu is talking about separatism, so Tamilagam would add more value. But in my opinion, there is a conspiracy that DMK is trying to do. Their main conspiracy is get somehow, condemned by the center, or get somehow an affirmative action taken by the center or court on the government for creating a constitutional crisis, so that they create a sympathy in Tamil people's mind, as well as, play the victimhood card. If not, at least play the heroic card, saying that, look, I took on the center. I think that is the fundamental reason why.
No, Sriram, not even to, if you were to see what Udayanidhi Stalin said, they were trying to use it as bravado or braggadocio, where he said, listen, my grandfather used to make the opposition walk out. My father has made the governor walk out. So who's more dangerous and sharper? Now, does that behove of somebody who is being projected as the future head or leader of the DMK after Mr. Stalin, or as somebody who's the prince in waiting, or the next president in waiting, party president in waiting? That's another question. Let's go across to Purnima, who's joining us. Purnima had that conversation with the DMK MP Kanimari. What did she have to say for the comments that have come from the DMK? The governor expressed an opinion, the DMK may differ from it, but does the conduct that we have seen from the DMK so far behove of the party, in assembly and outside?
Well, Kanimari had earlier made a statement that anyone who disrespects the governor or anyone who is in constitutional position action will be taken by the party. The party will not encourage such people, and that's why the DMK had suspended Shivaji Krishnamurthy, the orator of the party. However, they continue to maintain that whoever suggests a name change or whoever makes political statements against the elected government, the government will not remain silent. That's the word coming in from Kanimuri. But clearly, the war of words between the ruling DMK and the governor is only escalating every single day, with different statements coming in from senior leaders of the DMK against the governor.
Thank you for your inputs, Purnima. Taking this question to Ramaswamy Mayappan, even with Thiruvalluvar Day. Look at the offence now. Why they were using Tamilagam till 6:30 p.m. that day? The Chief Minister's post social media handle had Tamilagam there on their display. They took it off. Today, Thiruvalluvar, again, if Annamalai posted, he posted the same picture last year. Suddenly, there is a sudden aversion to seeing Thiruvalluvar in saffron. Why have you put him in saffron? You know, saffron is far bigger than the BJP. Why is it all now being colluded to anything that is Hindu, anything that is saffron is equal to BJP, and so we've got to reject it and we've got to counter it?
See, I think it's more political. Like my friend Mr. Sriram Seshadri just said, that the DMK is scared of the growth of the BJP. The DMK is scared of the ideological linings of the people in Tamil Nadu. The DMK is scared of the knowledge that today is shared with the public. The problem is, for a very long time, the political parties in the state have kept the people in the dark. The syllabus in the school system has changed. The Thiruvalluvar that I remember seeing in buses and my school books, in a certain manner, describe with the what's identified as the Hindu insignia, the Vibhuti, the Tirunir and the Kunkumam, has been taken away today in the statue that's built in Kanyakumari. That's been taken away from the public posters. That's been taken away from the public offices. What they're trying to change the narrative, what Thiruvalluvar used to be known, today politically they want Thiruvalluvar to be disguised in a different manner. They want a certain narrative brought out saying that Thiruvalluvar is irreligious. But going into the scriptures, we'll clearly be able to see across various scrolls that Thiruvalluvar time and again talks about Iraivan, talks about God and goddesses, talks about nature, talks about implications, talks about virtues, talks about afterlife. And that the DMK has failed to realize. And today, when that is being brought to the knowledge of the people, the DMK gets offended because their idea that they want to impose is not being fructified. And the BJP is able to set the alternate narrative. BJP is able to bring that out, and leader Annamalai of the BJP is clearly able to bring that out to the people at the appropriate time. And the DMK not being able to respond to this is finding offensive. As a matter of fact, you look at this, how they play a double card. Even Ms. Kanimoli in her statement says, anyone who disrespects the governor will be taken task to. I'm not certain the speaker will take that task to. The manner in which resolution 17 was moved itself is erroneous. There is no movement for a resolution under 171. Without that and without an exemption, they already moved. And all the ruckus that was caused, will all those people also be taken action against? Or is this only wordplay that they are doing just to pacify the people? No, we are acting on it because repeated incidents keep happening. Their senior leader, R.S. Bharati, has spoken out. We've seen Mr. Siddiqui speak in the past. None of them been acted against. Today we have one person, you act against him, make it appear to the public as if you're presenting a good case. But if you have to act in reality, conduct the inquiry, take the consequential action. You question other leaders of other political parties, no consequent action is taken. Today, a mere suspension and a show cause notice is insufficient.
Sriram Seshadri, quick comment.
Ramaswamy Mayappan touched on that. R.S. Bharati actually said, governor will be sent to Kashmir and then we'll send the terrorists to take care of him. And
no, that was Shivaji.
No. R.S. Bharati said that, and then, another DMK leader, Omar Abdullah, actually has taken exception to that today on Twitter, saying that why do you actually brand Kashmir as a terrorist land? So this is the level of commentary that is coming. Even Stalin, in one of their internal meetings or the public cadre meetings, singularly addressed the governor. As if someone is trying to use the word, use the word Tamil Nadu, and then in a singular manner, it's a way that he addressed. So, which means that, they are dropping to the level that somehow they want to create a controversy.